Yeah, please.
Yes, Mr. Tapin.
I beg to mention item number 12, Lordship. Here we are yet to file our affidavit, Lordship. So I have taken consent from the other party also. Can you fix on 4th of March, Lordship?
Okay.
My lord. As a fixed item, my lord. It was on two occasions, my lord. In the stage of my lord, in the stage of hearing, my lord, they are taking time to file affidavit.
You want to file affidavit?
Yes, Lordship.
But in fact, this matter, I'm required to appear
Yes.
as an advocate general because there's a rule under challenge. What had happened was, the matter was admitted on the very first day of listing. So that is how it has come straight for hearing.
Okay.
We are praying for a little further accommodation so that we can file our affidavit.
You have not filed your affidavit?
It's under preparation now.
Under
We'll fi-
preparation.
Your lordship will fix it on 4th. By then we'll file the affidavit and it can be taken up for hearing.
Mr. S. Tapin, the Leonard Senior Government Advocate, seeks adjournment of the case on 4/3/2024 to file affidavit on behalf of the government. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly. Okay. Okay.
May I submit?
Yes.
I beg to mention item number 9, my lord.
Ah.
With the consent of other side, my lord, may I pray this be listed after 2 weeks, my lord.
You are the counsel for the,
Private respondent, my lord.
on the prayer of Mr. So-and-so, Leonard counsel for the private respondent, listed after 2 weeks.
Obviously.
Okay.
May, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 11. PL number 11.
Yes.
May list of the 3 weeks.
You are the counsel for the,
Petitioner, my lord.
on the prayer of Mr. So-and-so.
Or in this matter, again, an act is under challenge, but I am required to appear. May I pray for a fixed date, but can it be on 11th of March?
Or affidavit.
No. Here pleadings are complete.
Okay.
They are the petitioner is praying for some time. I go. There's an act under challenge.
Okay. So consensus 11,
11th.
11 March. There is a consensus to fix the case on 11/3/2024.
Right.
Listed accordingly.
Obliged.
My lord, with the addition of interim prayer,
Ah,
that other day, my lord, I've heard,
yes. Lead us to your case.
yes. My lord, the fact is, that Government of India, under Article 275 Clause 1 of the Constitution of India, has allocated a sum of rupees 2 crore to the state government through the Department of Social Justice and Tribal Affairs, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, for establishment of a primary health center. Lord. Now, pursuant thereto, what had happened is the director, Sajita, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, have issued an impugn order stating inter alia that primary health center should be constructed at Nikte only. Now, the question comes, you cannot construct primary health center at Nikte because the scope of the work and the DPR where they have casted is very clear that there should be no duplicacy of the project. Now, Nikte, there is already a primary health center. And now there, the director, Sajetan, my lord is aware, director of any department is only
Director, what?
Director of Social Justice and Tribal Affairs, Government of Arunachal. In terms of Arunachal Pradesh business, rules of business allocation, framed in 1998, my lord, it is very clear that director of any department is only head of the office but is not the head of the department. Head of the department is the secretary of the concerned department. My lord, anything, any decision, policy decision cannot be taken by the director. And prima facie, this is a case where the director of social justice, tribal affairs, government of Arunachal Pradesh has exceeded the jurisdiction, my lord. So now, my lord, I demonstrate the fact. This Kodum, this, my lord, Nikte is a circle name and Kodum is a circle headquarter. My lord. And Nikte is also a blaze under the Nikte circle. And these blaze comprises of 10 blazes, my lord. That is
What, your case is that you want the primary health center to be
constructed at Kodum,
Kodum,
which,
and Kodum circle,
yes,
not
which-
Nikte, because Nikte already has an existing PHC.
correct, my lord. So therefore, my lord, kindly come, I'll demonstrate from the facts for a moment, my lord. Kindly come to page 23 for a moment, my lord. Well, this is 23 and 24 can be skipped. This is not too legible. So type copy is at page 25. My lord. These is the annexure that demonstrate prophesy, my lord, that the primary health center at Nikte has already been executed in the year 2013 and 14, my lord. The first proposition, my lord, page 26 is also there. My lord, we'll see all those standard documents up to these are there at page 26, my lord. Now, my lord, kindly come to page 28, annexure 2, where the sanction has been granted, my lord, for 2 crore rupees.
Page,
Page 28. Here, my lord, the starts request for submission of detailed project report in triplicate. It says that 2 crore rupees has been sanctioned for construction of PAC building with compound wall at Nikte Kodum Circle in Welsian district, Arunachal Pradesh, my lord. This is later dated 11/4/2023, my lord. Type copy is at page 29 and 30, my lord. Now, my lord, pursuant to this letter,
just wait, just wait.
now DPR in triplicate has been submitted to the Director, Social Justice and Tribal Affairs, Government of Arunachal Pradesh. Now, pursuant to this letter, 11/4/2023, my lord, kindly come to page 32, annexure 3 series.
Yes, please.
Annexure 3 series, my lord, page 32. Pursuant to the letter written by the Director Sajeta to the BDO, now BDO submits the project proposals in triplicate by letter dated 26 April 2023, my lord. It is at page 32. Subject submission of DPR of construction of PAC building with compound wall at Nikte Kodum Circle in West Siang District, Arunachal Pradesh. This I need not to read the content. Now, my lord, important is at page 33, my lord. This is page 33 speaks about the table of content of the project proposal, my lord. My lord will see this project descriptions, non-duplicate certificate, mandatory GST land availability, geotech, MIS, geotech certificate. These are there, my lord. Now, my lord, kindly come to page 34 first. This is for the geotagging, my lord. Geotagging has been done. That talks about Article 275, under which head the fund has come. Now, my lord, will come to page 37, the photographs. Now, my lord, the geotagging has been done at Kodum. My lord will mark this. This is the bone of contention. Here, the 9 villagers wanted that at Kodum, the new primary health center should be constructed, because Kodum is just another 700 meter, 1 kilometer away from the other 9 villages, 8 villages out of 10. 8 villages located just 1.5 kilometer or 800 meters away from this Kodum, which is circle headquarter of the Nikte, my lord. This is, my lord has seen that at Kodum, geotagging is done. What is the rationality, my lord? Next page also, my lord, kindly see that wall at Kodum Nikte. My lord will mark at page 38 also. My lord, the project description is at page 39, my lord. Only I beseech my lords to indulge to page 40 of the project DPR. Clause 10 is very important, my lord. Ongoing initiatives, no project has been undertaken from state or government of India in the area, my lord. Now, Nikte, my lord, prima facie, there is a primary health center already established in 2012 and 13 and 14, my lord. Now, this is the first thing which I respectfully urge my lord to look into this. There cannot be duplicity of the scheme in the same area. On that conditions, only under Article 275, Clause 1 of the Constitution, the government of India has sanctioned this money amounting to rupees 2 crore. My lord, this has to be read with page 47, my lord, for a moment. Page 47, my lord, this is part of the DPR order, which was sanctioned again, because the fund comes from center and the state government releases it to the executing department. My lord, will mark this.
Starting order is page 45.
Yeah, starting from page 45. That is by letter dated 28 August 2023. It is by the finance department, my lord. My lord will only indulge to page 47, clause 8. This is the concurrence of the state government. The concurrence is subject to non-duplication with any other scheme. For any deviation, the responsibility shall be fixed on concerned officer of the department. Now, my lord, I have demonstrated 2 things. Firstly, there is already an existing primary health center at Nikte. Number 2, the geotag also has been done at Kodum village, my lord. And the clause 10 of the DPR also speaks that there should not be duplicacy of the state. And the state government, while giving the concurrence from the finance department, my lord, and releasing it to the executing department, has made it very explicit at page number 10, 47, serial number 8, that there should be no duplication. Now, my lord, I still hang on this particular piece. Now, my lord, kindly come to page 41. Kindly flip back to page 41. Now, my lord has seen in the DPR, clause 10, no duplicacy. And page 47, clause 8, my lord, the concurrence making mandatory by the finance department. Then it says, therefore, my lord, these no duplicacy, no duplicity certificate was issued at page 41, dated 26 April. That page 42 is not important, that is deduction of the taxes, my lord. This page 45 orders, my lord, we have already read. Now, my lord, person there to what had happened is, kindly come to page 57 for a moment. Now, the panchayat members, head gangburas and gangburas of Ububango, that is by 31st August, there was a circular that a meeting is going to convene at Nikte there to discuss some development activities that is going to be taken place in that area. Therefore, the under mentioned members are hereby requested to attend the meeting without fail. The date, these are the officials, my lord. The circular, pursuant to this circular, my lord, the meeting was held on 5th September. My lord, kindly come to page 58 for a moment. Now, my lord, kindly come to after serial number 18, my lord. These are minutes of the meeting that we, after serial number 18, my lord. Almost all the speakers were of the opinion that upcoming PAC building boundary wall must be constructed at Kodum within the boundary of notified area for Kodum Circle headquarters because of the following reasons. The first reason is geotagging for approval of a scheme had been done for Kodum only. My lord, that which I have indulged, my lord, a while ago at page 26 and 27. Very limited area availability is there near existing PAC established at Nikte. Until and unless government establishments are created at Kodum, as and when funds are sanctioned, it's not possible for Kodum to develop as full-fledged circle in days to come. Now, my lord, only two gentlemen who attended in this meeting, their views are at para 4, my lord. They says, anyhow, though participants like Genya, Ori, ZPM, and Sri Jumli Sora GPC had no objection in construction of PAC building at Kodam, but were of the opinion that if possible, the ways and means to construct the same at Nikte may be explored by department concerned. My lord, maybe for political considerations, these two officials were trying to, swim two boats at a time, my lord. This happens in political jargon. Now, my lord, kindly come. Pursuant to this meeting, my lord, what had happened? The geotag was done only at the request of this particular gentleman, my lord, the block development officer at page 60, my lord. 7 September, page 60, 60, my lord. Now, his rights, Sri so-and-so, head GB, Hui Moli, Bango secretary, so-and-so. Subject earmark stroke demarcation of land for construction of PAC building with compound wall at Nikte, Kodum Circle. So, my lord, now paragraph next para says, now you are requested to earmark a plot of land at a feasible location to enable us to geotag. This is official communication by the block development officer, CD block. Now, my lord, kindly come. Now the problem has started from the district medical officer. I have an answer to that also, my lord. This is 61 is not legible, my lord. Kindly come to 62. A new dimension for construction of this project has occurred from here, my lord. 14 September 2023. With reference, a subject says non-acceptance of letter. Madam, with reference the subject cited above, it is to inform you that there is no PAC at Kodum Circle. The present PAC is located at Nikte. My lord, the first few words of this particular sentence speaks that, yes, there is a requirement of construction of a primary health center at Kodum. But he disputes by saying that the present PAC is located at Nikte, my lord. Hence, we may not able to take over the structure after completion of building at Kodam. My lord, this is a manifestation of certain quid pro quos. Maybe that particular district medical officer must have certain thought process.
This view is in accordance with your submission. Am I right?
Right, but
The present PHC is located at Nikte.
first part, it is in my favor. The second last paragraph is the most damaging paragraph.
No, you are
says
making a
if you-
submission, you are making a submission that the Nikte village has
PHC,
the PHC.
huh.
So does this letter not convey that?
No, first part, my lord, it is in my favor, But the second part of same sentence says that the PSC is already existing at Nikte village.
That is what you are submitting, Nikte village.
Yes. And I'm saying, in view of the DEPR and the geotagging and the financial concurrence given by the finance department, and in terms of the mandate of Article 275, Clause 1 of the Constitution, you cannot construct at the existing PSC. You cannot develop.
Your, Mr. Tara, your submission is that there is already an existing PHC at Nikte village.
Yes, here
Does this letter not convey that?
they convey that. Miller, kindly come to last paragraph. It says, hence, we may not able to take over the structure after completion of building at Kodam. It means what he want to say is that that particular health department have only recognized the PAC at Nikte village. Even if you construct the new primary health center at Kodam, we will not be able to take over the building due to shortage of manpower, my lord. That is what his contention. I made a specific environment, my lord. Kindly come. Paragraph 13 of my PIL. At paragraph 13 of my PIL. So now what happens? Therefore, thereafter, my lord, kindly come. Page 66, my lord, 10/6/9/2023. This is type copy, my lord. The meeting was conducted in these connections. Here, my lord, the land has been donated and resolution has been adopted by the people who would be the beneficiary of that particular project. They says that it should be, land has been donated and PHC, primary health center should be constructed at Kodam only. Now, my lord, these are all 34 GVs, Gram Panchayat members. Rest of, now, my lord, kindly come where the problem has started. It is at page 71. That 5th October 2023, my lord. My lord will kindly come to minutes. After minutes, there is a first paragraph, then second paragraph.
Which page?
Page 71, my lord, the type copy. My lord, in the meeting, Dr. So-and-so, the district medical officer, West Siang district also reiterated his stand and presented his viewpoint to the gathering. He insisted that technically he will not be in a position to take over the PSC infrastructure created at Kodam headquarters even after the accomplishment of work, as there is no sanctioned force of PSC and its staffs and officers against Kodam Circle headquarters. My lord, I am pausing for a moment, my lord. District medical officer is a field officer. He does not have any power or authority vested by the law or the constitution to take a decision to reject in this manner. You could have simply sent the proposal to the director of health. This is the reason that we cannot do it. Then it goes to the secretary of health. Then the concerned minister, if required be, it can be placed before the cabinet for a policy decision. You cannot The intention is not to allow construction of the primary health center at Kodum, my lord, where 9 villages will be benefited. Now, my lord, this letter I'm impugning. Now, because of these view expressions by the district medical officer,
Which letter?
page 74, my lord. Type copies at page 74. Now, my lord, it says, to the block development officer, CD block, Alo Western, subject construction of PAC building at Nikte in West Siang district, Arunachal Pradesh. Department, sir, in continuation to this department earlier sanction order, under reference, I am to inform you that as per the list of notified PACs in Arunachal Pradesh, the PAC at Nikte has been notified by the Department of Health, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, in close copy. So it is to confirm you that construction of PAC building with compound at Nikte, Kodum Circle sanction wide order under reference is to be executed, constructed at Nikte. My lord, this impugn order is not in commensuration with this, my lord. DPR clause 10, my lord. My lord will kindly see this. Page 40, my lord. Page 40.
Yes, yes.
Page 40, my lord, clause 10. Ongoing initiatives, no project has been undertaken from state or government of India in the area.
Is it also not in violation of clause 8 of the order dated 28 August?
Correct, my lord, page 47. Page 47, it is very clear. While their finance department has given the concurrences that there cannot be duplicity of the schemes. Clause 8, my lord. Page 47, clause 8. The concurrence is subject to non-duplication with any other scheme. For any deviation, the responsibility shall be fixed on concerned officer of the department. My lord, therefore, my lord, this director is not willing to act within the bounds of law, even there is a clear-cut directions. And, my lord, as I have clarified, director of a department does not have any administrative power to take a policy decision. This is nothing but amounting to a policy decision taken by the director unauthorized by the law and the constitution, overriding the mandate. These cannot be permitted, my lord. And this, my lord, this 10 particular blaze, Nikte circle, Nikte is one of the blaze, and Nikte as an area is known as a circle. Under that Nikte
So
circle,
under Nikte circle,
I am
there is also a Nikte village.
Nikte village, correct. So 10 villages. Now Nikte is located 3 kilometers away from the circle headquarters, Kodum. Now Kodum is at the center point, nearby villages, those villages, my lord, that Igo Yami, then your Igo Kato, then Tabasora, Desi, Nigi, Nyorak Rakte, Pusi Nyorak, my lord, Rime Moku, Pidi Rime. These 9 villages, they are located just within a periphery of 1.5 kilometer or 800 meter. The larger people will be benefited, and one has to travel 3 kilometer to take the medical services at Nikte Primary Health Center. Therefore, my lord, this impugn order by the Director Sajeta taking a policy decision without approval of the state government is not sustainable in law, and this must be interfered with, my lord.
Any representation?
But we have done it.
Where is your representation?
Last page 76, my lord. In fact, we have submitted representation to all of them. We have written to the Chief Secretary, then Secretary Social Justice, Empowerment and Travel Affairs, then Secretary Health Services also we have written, my lord. Of course, the content is same, the director. My lord, for
Yes,
for the
we-
sake of reputation, my lord, and brevity, it is prudent to read out this representation together, my lord, if my lord permits me to read so.
Yes.
Yes. To the Chief Secretary, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, Civil Secretariat, Itanagar, so and so, dated 28/11/2023. Representation. Sir, concerning the subject cited above, I would like to lay down a few words in your good office that as per the detailed project report DPR, the Department of Social Justice and Empowerment and Travel Affairs Sajita has sanctioned and approved sanction order number so and so rupees 2 crore only for establishment of a primary health center at Nikte Kodum headquarter. Hence, all the HGB, GBs, PRI members, Ubu welfare societies, public landowners, circle officer, CO Nikte Kodum, circle and block development officer, BDO CD block Alo West Young, district Alo had conducted various meeting on 5th September 23, 19 September 23 and 4 October 2023 respectively for establishment of the primary health center at Nikte Kodum headquarter. The House presented unanimously decided or passed to establish a primary health center at Nikte Kodum Circle Office, CO headquarter, Kodum District, West Young District, Arunachal Pradesh. Whereas Nikte came already had a primary health center since 2013 and it is running very smoothly. But it was utterly surprising to me that the Director Sajita, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, had been issued an order so and so dated 30th October 2023 to establish or use said fund in the already existing primary health center at Nikte Primary Health Center. Moreover, said funds are being funded for the establishment of a primary health center in Nikte Kodum Circle Office Headquarter Kodum by the Government of India under Article 275 Clause 1 through Social Justice and Empowerment and Tribal Affairs, Sajita Department of Government of Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar. It violates the norms, guidelines, and detailed project report of the said project, as well as hurts the sentiment of the people of Nikte Kodum. Therefore, this prayer is always there, that it should be there. So therefore, prima facie, on the face of the record itself, the director Sajita do not have the administrative power, nor has been authorized by the constitution or the law
Who is
established.
this Kenley? Is
Can
the
be your
petitioner?
petitioner come?
petitioner?
Yeah, he's also the Jila Parishad member. Now, ultimately, when things are not happening, they have recourse to the shelter of this honorable court to seek justice, my lord.
Mr.
My lord,
Yes,
prima facie, it seems there is some problem between two departments, my lord, the Sajeta and the Department of Health. My lord, this is a developmental project. And the BDO has given a project for Kodum village. Whereas the demand of the health department is to construct the PHC in the existing Nikte village. Now, my lord, since my learned friend has said that the director Sajeta is not the authority, my lord, instead of keeping the matter pending here, let this representation given to the secretary Sajeta be disposed of in consultation with the secretary health. That will solve the problem between these two.
that we will see next day.
My lord, I'll just one thing, my submission on part of the health department. Now, my lord, the Kodums is a name of circle. Circle headquarters, and the Nikte is a particular place where the PHE is exist, my lord. Now, and in the Kodum, there's only notified the sanction primary health center is NICTE. The Godam is there. The Godam has no sanctioned PHC, primary health center. When there's no primary notified primary health center, how the infrastructure of the primary health center can be constructed? Yes, it seems to be because of some communication gap, Maybe this has not been routed through the health department, So in my humble
You get
respect,
instructions, you get instructions. But Mr. T.T. Tara, learned counsel for the petitioner. The present public interest litigation that has been filed by the petitioner, who is a Zila Parishad member within Brigade ZPM of 5 Alo West Ubu, or Ubu? Ubu. POPS Alo West Siam District, Arunachal Pradesh. The petition has been filed. For the people of the villages, for the welfare of the people, of the villages under Kodam Circle, namely Igo Yami village, Igo Kato village, Taba Sora village, Dasi village, Nigi village, Nairak, Rakte village, Pushi Nairok village. Kibi, can you see Paratri? Rimo Mukhu village and PD Rime village, excluding Nikte village. The government of Arunachal Pradesh, Social Justice and Empowerment Department and Tribal Affairs Department, Itanagar, has issued the order dated 28/8/2023. Sanctioning an amount not exceeding rupees 2 crore, figure as well as word, during CFY 2023-24 for the construction of PHC building with compound wall at Nikte/Kodam Circle in West Siam District, Arunachal Pradesh. The stop. Grant for sanction has been made under the centrally sponsored scheme. Consequent to the order dated 28/8/2023, issued by the government, the Director, Social Justice and Empowerment and Tribal Affairs Department, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar, has written the letter dated 30/12/2023 to the Block Development Officer, CD Block Allo West, Allo West Siang District, Arunachal Pradesh, to execute the construction of the PHC at Nikde Village. Mr. Titi Tara, the learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the letter dated 30/12/2022 is in violation of the order dated 28/8/2023. More particularly, clause 8 of the order, clause 8 of the said order. Mr. Tara submits that there is already an existing PHC with compound at Nikde Village. And therefore, the Director, Social Justice and Empowerment and Tribal Affairs, Department, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, by the letter dated 30/12/2023, could not have directed the BDO to execute the construction in the village where there is already an existing PHC. Against the letter dated 30/12/2023, the petitioner had submitted the representation dated 28/11/2023 to the Secretary, Health Services, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, Civil Secretariat, Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh. Urging him to establish the primary health center at Nikti Kodam Circle Office within brackets CO headquarters, Kodam District, West Siang, Arunachal Pradesh, as Kodam as Nikti Village has already an existing primary health center which has been established since 2014 and is functioning smoothly. Stop. The representation submitted by the petitioner has, however, not evoked any response. So, being aggrieved, the petitioner is before this court, seeking the interference of this court. Being aggrieved, the petitioner has filed this public interest litigation, seeking the intervention of this court. Issue notice to the respondents, returnable in 4 weeks' time. You are representing
My lord, for 1, 5 and 7.
Mr. So-and-so. Represents the learned counsel represents the respondent number 1, 2.
1, 5 and 7.
You are the government advocate?
Yeah, I'm the additional advocate general.
Okay, Mr. So-and-so. The learned additional advocate general represents respondent number 157. Comma, Mr.
I'm representing respondent number 2, 4, and 6.
Mr. You are the
Standing Council Health Department.
Mr. So-and-so, learned standing council, health department represents
Respondent number 2, 4, and 6.
the respondent number 2, 4, and 6. And Mr. So-and-so, you have a respondent number?
3.
No. And Mr. So-and-so, standing council, social justice and empowerment and tribal affairs. Represents the respondent number 3. All the respondents represented.
Yes, my lord.
Since all the respondents are represented, no formal notice need be issued. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall however serve requisite copies of the writ petition to the learned counsel for the respondents within, Mr.
3
Tariq,
days, my lord.
within a period of
3 days.
3 days from today. Considering the submissions made by the learned counsel for the petitioner and also the facts and circumstances of the case. We in the interim, comma, 2023, within bracket annexure 10. Written by the Director, Social Justice and Empowerment and Tribal Affairs Department, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar, to the Block Development Officer, CD Block, Alu West Siang District, Arunachal Pradesh, till the next returnable date. Stop. The learned counsel for the respondents shall, on the next returnable date, come with proper instructions as to whether there is already an existing PHC at Nikte village and is functioning and is properly functioning. Okay.
Much obliged. Will not least after 6 weeks.
4 weeks.
4 weeks. Grateful.
Item number 2.
May I please, your lordship, here, as per last order, your lordship, CGC was directed to furnish instruction, lordship. Kindly produce the order, lordship. In lieu of the specific directions passed by the Green Tribunal, this court is of the considered opinion that the order that may be passed by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change may be placed before this court on the next date fixed, your lordship. This was the direction.
Yes, Mr. Additional AG, you file your affidavit.
My lord, yes, my lord, we are yet to get the instruction from the ministry also. My lord. On the last occasion, direction was given to the DSGI to obtain the instruction. So, my lord, can this method be taken up after 4 weeks, my lord?
Who is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7?
My lord,
For Union of India, lordship, nodded CGC
Who is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7?
State, my lord.
Two is the
Ah,
chief
yes, my lord.
secretary, your lordship.
Okay.
Three is the commissioner.
Just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Except
1, 8, 1 and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No,
1, 7, your lordship, probably, I think.
1, 7, 8.
Lordship, for 7, I think learned CGC is appearing.
Excuse me.
Except,
no, no.
no,
Except for one, my lord. I'll be appearing for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yes.
7, 8, and 9, man.
2, 2,
2, 3, 4,
5, 6,
7,
8,
8, and 9. Except for 1,
8, and
9.
there is no 9.
My lord,
lordship.
Is the
There is-
petition amended?
No, your lordship, it was in,
in my petition, there is 9, my lord.
at last, at page 6, your
That
lordship,
will be-
page 6,
That should
Oh,
it's 9.
7. Oh, 2, 8. There are 2, 8.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, that,
So you're for
I'm for 2 to 9, my lord.
2 to 9. So you file your affidavit.
I filed a preliminary objection affidavit, my lord.
that copy,
Questioning the maintainability of the PIL, my lord.
Oh, no, affidavit in opposition. Affidavit in opposition filed by respondent number 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7.
Yes, my lord. We have filed a preliminary objection, my lord.
Oh, it is not affidavit in opposition.
Yes.
Have you received the copy?
no, your lordship, no.
We'll,
That copy-
we'll provide that.
So we fix the next date for hearing on the preliminary objection.
Yes.
Lordship, apart from that, in pursuance to order passed by this honorable court, your lordship, on 5/1/24, your lordship,
5.
5/1/24. Last order, your lordship. Wherein the direction
5, 1.
5/1/24, your lordship. At page 5, your lordship, in view of the specific directions, your lordship, passed by the Green Tribunal, this court is,
Where are in view of the specific direction?
your
Okay.
lordship, at page 5 of the order. My lord, got lordship. In view of the specific direction passed by the Green Tribunal, this court is of the considered opinion that the order that may be passed by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change may be placed before this court on the next date fixed. It was fixed for today, your lordship placed the instructions by the learned
DSG.
Deputy Solicitor General.
Respondent 1.
Yes,
You're for respondent 1?
Yes, my lord.
You're DSG.
No, on behalf of M. Kato, my lord.
he is not available today.
Regarding the instructions, your lordship. This
Yes.
is important,
Have
your
you-
lordship.
Have
And
you-
on behalf of M. Kato, my lord.
Ah,
And,
what is your instruction on-
He instruct me that till he is not received the instruction.
The order was also furnished to learned DSGI, your lordship. The last occasion itself.
So pardon.
Lordship, kindly come to page 4, your lordship, of the order. Second paragraph, your lordship. Mr. Kato, learned DSGI, submits that he has no instruction to any such order passed by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change in the terms of the direction issued by the Green Tribunal, Eastern Zone Bench, Kolkata, by the order dated 28/7/2023. He is therefore pressed for time so as to enable him to complete the instruction and file the required affidavit, if so advised, your lordship. Having heard the learned counsel for the parties and upon careful perusal of the pleadings on record as well as the order dated 28/7/2023 passed by the National Green Tribunal Eastern Zone Bench, Kolkata. That order is also a part of record, Lordship. It is seen that the issue before the Green Tribunal was with regard to the grant of forest clearance under the Namsai Reserve Forest for the purposes of construction. The tribunal, after hearing the parties, passed the following orders. These are extract of the order passed by the learned tribunal.
Heard Mr. So-and-so. Learned counsel for the petitioner. Mr.
N. Ratan.
So-and-so, learned additional advocate general for the state respondents. And Mr. So-and-so, on behalf of Mr. M. Kato, DSG. In the order dated 5/1/2024. The following observation was made by this court. Inverted. In view of the specific directions passed by the Green Tribunal, this court is of the considered opinion that the order that may be passed by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change may be placed before this court on the next date fixed. Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel. Makes a mention on behalf of Mr. M. Kato, the learned DSJ. Then submits that the learned DSJ is yet to receive the order. As ordered on 5/1/2024. And therefore seeks adjournment of the case for 2 weeks. Mr. So-and-so, the learned additional advocate general shall serve the copy of the preliminary objection to the learned counsel for the petitioner in the course of the day.
Yes, ma'am.
In the course of the day, listed after 2 weeks.
Always.
May I please?
Yes, please.
Proceed for. I need some modifications. I may be allowed to withdraw with liberty to file application.
You are the petitioner, Mr.
Yeah, I'm for the appellant.
Appealant.
My lord, before my lord pass the order, I'm thankful to the God, at least my brother is withdrawing this matter. I was given life threat by some militants for appearing in this matter in the single bench. With great strength, I came today. I said, so long as my creator and my savior is there, you cannot touch me. Well, I am so relieved. And most probably, this is the first case where a president of the bar and council, an officer of the court has been treated in this manner. May not record it, but I am making
No, we are not recording that. Mr. S. Topin, the learned senior government advocate, submits that he has instructions to withdraw the writ appeal with liberty to file a petition. petition is, appeal is allowed to be withdrawn with liberty to file a petition. Always.
My lord, caveat may be closed accordingly. No, the caveat is, the caveat, we are the caveat. There is a caveat.
With caveat, yes.
Okay, we just.
Caveat two, in view of the order. First in. The writ appeal. Caveat two, AP 2024 stands disposed, also stands.
Great.
Oh.
I don't know what call.
Yes, please.
My lord, I am appearing for the respondent number 3 in this case, in the writ appeal. And after my colleague,
Who is your respondent three?
I am, my lord, the private respondent. I will make my submission after my colleague on the interim prayer on interim prayer made in the writ appeal.
Now, here I have challenged the transfer order before the almost single judge. Now, I challenge it on the ground of malice in law, because on the basis of recommendation by 3 MLAs only, the transfer was initiated, and I'm a victim of the transfer order.
What is wrong with the recommendation of MLAs?
My lord, normally
They
there
are
is no
public
wrong.
leaders.
My lord, normally
If
there
an
is no.
officer is not functioning properly.
Lordship is absolutely correct, my lord. Public leaders can. This is what the in Muhammad Masood's case on the Supreme Court also has said. But here in this case, my lord, when the administrative exigency was absolutely not there, and just to accommodate respondent number 3 in the place where I was posted, whether I should be made a victim of that transfer order or not, that is to be seen. My lord, Lordship may kindly see one thing. I was brought to Pasigat on 19th of October 2021. My lord,
This is for interim.
my lord, I have filed the
This is
writ-
for interim.
my lord, this is
Yes,
interim order was refused by the on single judge. I have come before Lordship for my protection, my lord, because I'm still in.
We will hear the matter altogether. We will list the date. I think if a single judge has a.
Next week, Monday,
My lord,
it has been fixed for merits hearing. Monday,
My lord,
this
Lord-
Monday,
Lordship will
19th.
kindly hear me for a moment. I'll show what kind of malafide is there. Lordship may kindly turn to page 47.
No, you are coming only on the interim, rejection on the interim by the single judge.
My lord, rejection was only on the ground that relying on the Muhammad Masood judgment. No, that judgment doesn't apply to my case. And
When is the main case fixed?
On 19th, next Monday.
We listed on
Today is Monday, next Monday.
Lordship, I have got no difficulty, but in the meantime, Lordship will protect me.
Let us once and all dispose, once and forever dispose.
I have no difficulty. My lord, I am still in Pasigat. Lordship will just.
No, I have taken over search. Search report is with me.
Well, I have not been released.
This is the search report.
Lordship will.
No, let us hear the matter on merit on.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, my lord. I'm agreeable to that, my lord. But your lordship will kindly protect me, because on the next day, if the matter is heard, till then I should be protected, because I have not been released from Pasigat. This is what.
Search report is.
If your lordship is not inclined
We
to
have
hear
given
on
charge.
I have taken search report is
You are
with me.
not willing to go on transfer.
my lord,
You are not willing, no. You are not willing to go on transfer.
Up to
On this
31st
petition,
March.
You are not willing to go on transfer.
yes, my lord,
Correct.
because it is.
You have already handed over the charge.
I have taken over the search in his place. He has refused.
And I
Then
have not been
you need,
released.
I was directed to take over as per the government circular. The search report is here. And now, my lord, your lordship is aware.
Lordship may
It is
direct.
Apex Court has already laid down, as your lordship have observed, that if you want to silence a transfer order, then someone has to join that, then challenge. That is, my lord, your lordship will get.
Okay, we hear it on 19th.
My lord,
We'll dispose the entire case on.
on 19th.
19th.
My
Well,
lord.
till then, status quo may be maintained. Otherwise,
No.
my lord, well, nothing will remain in the petition, my lord.
I
It's a case
Why
where
not?
the impugned order is absolutely malafide. I'll show you, lordship.
On merit, you may have a case.
My lord, that's what I'm
So
saying.
You cannot actually say that nothing.
No, my lord, I have not been released. I want to say, lordship will protect me till the 19th. I have got no difficulty. On 19th, my lord, I'll argue my case on merit. Till then, status quo may be maintained, because I have not been released.
Is there any order passed listing the case on 19th?
Yes, already. Say, the impugned order last sentence. At page, my lord, your lordship will see the last page. At page 71.
At page
Page 71 of the writ appeal.
71.
It is coming up for admission hearing on merits.
Just wait.
Paragraph 12. Page 71 of the impugned order. Page 71, paragraph 11 and 12.
71, list the case on for admission.
No,
This
before
is-
that,
This is before the SBA.
Single bench, paragraph 11, my lord, they made a prayer, paragraph 11. Paragraph 11, your lordship will see at page 71. They made a prayer for early disposal. It is their prayer. And accordingly on their prayer, the matter was fixed.
So you approach the single bench?
My
Yes.
lordship may kindly see the third line, second paragraph, paragraph 10 at page 71. Under paragraph 10, under.
We'll
those
hear
facts-
the case only after the disposal of
Yes.
WPC.
My lordship may kindly see page 71, paragraph 10. Under those facts and circumstances, the interim or prayer
Yes.
is declined.
I'm sorry, Mr.
My
Mazumdar,
lord.
this court is very
Well, I
averse
understand.
to granting.
My
any-
lord, I understand that. Here is a case, my lord, it's a clear case of malafide exercise of power. Lordship is sitting in division bench, your lordship can kindly consider the case of the appellant, my lord. He has come before lordship to see how he has been made, my lord, victim of a transfer, my lord, obtained by the respondent, private respondent. My lord.
You go before the learned single judge.
Both of us will go, my lord, lordship will kindly protect us till then, my lord. This is what I mean, my prayers. Well, this much lordship can do, my lord. Your lordship has a long hand, my lord. My lord, it's a case where I'll show your lordship, and if your lordship is not willing to hear on merit, since your lordship is saying that matter is fixed on 19, I'll go there. But since I have not been released, lordship may direct that till then,
No.
the status quo as of today should be maintained. my lord.
Mr. Mazumdar, we are not at all inclined to grant any stay.
Only one.
No, my lord, if your lordship grants me 5 minutes, I'll satisfy your lordship. Lordship may kindly turn to page 47 for a moment, man. I understand, my lord, your lordship doesn't want to hear it on merit, but page 47, lordship may kindly have a look, man. The whole thing has been initiated on the basis of a recommendation, my lord. It's not a case where person is recommended for some reason. It is only for the purpose of bringing, and he was brought just 10 days before that, my lord, there. After 10 days, he was transferred, my lord. It is unheard of, my lord. Page 47, lordship may kindly see, page 47.
Third, Mr. D. Mazumdar, D. Mazumdar.
Hello, my prayer is
Let us
lordship may
sing
kindly
your-
protect till 19 so that
Yes,
both the
good, right?
parties maintain status quo.
Mr. Sanso. And your good name?
KP Pathak.
Mr. KP Pathak, a learned senior counsel assisted by
GJ Soike.
for the
Respondent number 3.
for the respondent number 3. Also heard. Mr. G. Tarak, the learned standing counsel,
RW Department.
RW,
Rural Works Department.
RW Department, standing counsel, RW Department. The present writ petition has been filed. Writ appeal has been filed. Impugning
Page 69.
the order dated to 2024. Passed by the learned single judge in WPC number 47/2024. Declining the interim prayer of the appellant / petitioner. Stop. From the order dated 2/2/2024. It is seen that WPC 47/2/24 is listed for admission hearing on 19/2/2024. We accordingly direct the present writ appeal to be listed only after the disposal of WPC 47/2024.
Obliged, your lordship.
Till then status quo will be maintained. Otherwise, nothing will remain in the repeat. Because my lordship will kindly see on the next day fixed.
You make
The
that
sergeant-
case.
sergeant
on-
may be kept.
My lord, on the next date fixed, my lord.
Report.
My lordship will kindly bear with me for a
Immediately.
moment. On the next day, if the court is not going to hear the interim prayer,
No,
so
that
my
is a-
petition will
please
become
support.
infructuous. my
You
lord.
want this back?
No, it don't.
But status quo as of
Obliged.
today may be directed to be maintained so that on 19th panel something happens. man. Otherwise, nothing will remain in the petition panel because
Mr.
interim-
Mazumdar,
my lord, my prayer is
don't try to fool us.
No, my lord,
We
I have understood. my
passed
lord.
the order.
I'll go before the
You
single judge.
contest the case before the learned.
Well, I'll go before the single judge, but interim order has been refused. So on that day, interim, well, only one thing, well, I have understood, well, what you are. I'll go before the single judge. Since interim PR has been refused, on next day, interim PR will not be considered again. So matter will be heard, may not be heard on that day. So nothing will
We'll
remain
make a
very
mention
clear.
at 10:30.
Well, what I'm saying is, my lord,
At least,
Lordship
as a
may-
senior counsel,
Lord-
I'm saying, if
My
he's so
lordship-
eager, at 10:30,
My-
let him be there,
My
we'll make a
lord-
mention, let it be traced down.
my lordship can do this much, that at least status quo as on today may be maintained, so that matter is heard on that date or any
That's
date.
status quo.
Yes,
That
next.
much protection lordship may grant.
Like it.
My lord, item 5, my lord may see the last order of my lord Justice Mehdi in item 5. These are similar cases. The last order.
What is that order?
The order is dated 29th of January 2024. 29th January order. In WPC 24. It's a very elaborate order. Very elaborate.
Where is that order?
It should be in the file, my lord, because
Which page?
29th of January 2024 is the order passed. Order sheet. It will be in the order sheet.
I thought possibly.
No, it's not annexed. It's in the order sheet.
Okay.
Now here, lordship will see the operative portion. The last paragraph. The last paragraph. As the London senior government advocate, whether my lord has got it. Yes. As the London senior government advocate has prayed for some time to obtain instructions, we deem it fit that the matter be adjourned to a next date to enable him to obtain the instructions. However, by balancing the equities, we are of the view that instead of a blanket order of stay of the entire process, the order dated 21st December 2023 shall be modified by giving liberty to the respondent authorities to go ahead with the promotional process, which however has to be done strictly in accordance with the amended rule of 2023, more particularly Rule 51C Roman 4 of the 1989 rules, whereby there is a requirement to assess the eligible officers from the respective feeder grade. It is further directed that before issuing final order of promotion, leave of this court may be taken. My lord, we are very well satisfied with this. Now the ball is in the court of the government. They have to obtain the instruction. They have to carry out the process. If there is any difficulty, they may obtain the leave of the honorable court.
Lordship, in this particular writ petition, Lordship, the rule 15 has been challenged, Lordship. Here from the promotion, Lordship, in this. And as for instruction, Lordship, so far this rule 15 is concerned, it's not applicable to this promotional post, Lordship. So therefore, they cannot challenge this because they are not agreed by this rule 15. Rule 15 is meant for the direct recruiting.
This is challenging the rules.
Lordship. Rule 15 has been challenged, Lordship.
Rule 15 has been challenged.
Challenged, Lordship. And rule 15 is
You file
not,
your affidavit?
Lordship, we can bring it.
Yes, you have to.
Otherwise, I have received the written instruction.
No, I think the Advocate General has to appeal. If it is a challenge to the rules, I don't know
No,
what is the system.
Here, this rule is not applicable to them petitioners, Lordship.
No, but
The
you have
stand
to,
of the government is to the contrary. On the last
but
occasion, my
you
esteemed
have,
colleague,
you have to bring that stand by way of an affidavit.
stand has to be in
Then-
writing.
Then I'll bring it on records by
Yes,
filing a.
please,
That's
Mr. Mr. Tapin, the London Senior Government Advocate. 6 for 3 weeks time
If you say that we are in
to file affidavit. Where is allowed? List the report. Okay.
you take it. The next time is like. My lord, I'm sorry, I couldn't get that. My lord has given some specific date.
No.
Very
After
well.
3
It's
weeks.
okay, so
After 3 weeks.
as and when, very well.
My lordship. Yes. I have filed one interlocutory application in this case, lordship, for suspension of sentence. For suspension of sentence.
You have been sentenced for what offense?
Suspension of this conviction order sentence.
He is convicted for
389 application is there. Under 389 CR application. This application may be disposed of.
was condoned. No? Yes, delay was
Yes,
condoned.
delay already condoned.
He was convicted for 20 years under section 6 of POCSO Act. Your Lordship.
POCSO matter. POCSO.
Matter was
That is not.
Yes,
released
yes, Your
today.
Lordship. If therefore
That
if I may pray, Your Lordship, even the LCR has come, Your Lordship. If the service has also been completed, Your Lordship. Now, the victim is to be represented by any legal aid counsel if they don't engage their own counsel, Your Lordship. Huh? That's all.
Madam Ginny,
Yes, Your
you
Lordship.
are representing,
The
one.
state, yes, Your Lordship.
what about two?
I have taken steps to the party.
Service has been
So,
completed, Your
Service
Lordship.
already completed.
There is a counsel whose name is being shown as a legal aid counsel, Your Lordship. T. Gyatso.
Registry. Registry is directed to appoint legal aid counsel. Who presented just for him. Registry, somebody else. Yeah. There is.
Yes, true. Sitting here.
He's legal aid counsel? No. Private. He's not present here? Name has been shown.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, that so. It's it. It's it. It's him not.
Any counsel appointed for respondent number two?
Yes, Your Lordship. They filed a vakalatnama itself.
If I don't know, but not present.
Who is the Wakalat Nama? This is part one. Oh, this is, okay.
He was not admitted under.
No, Your Lordship.
Who is the learner counsel? T. Gatso.
He seems to be absent today, Your Lordship. He's not present.
To be submitted. To be submitted. Earlier not admitted. Not admitted. Earlier not admitted. So it will be admitted today. And call for the LCR. That was dismissed.
Suspension.
Some. On receipt of the LCR, without receiving LCR, you cannot say.
Okay. You are impugning the order dated 15/12/2021.
Yes. Lordship, this application was filed on, appeal was filed on 18th of August 2022. It is already from 2022 to 24. It is about to be 2 years.
The offense against you is very serious.
Yes. That is why, Lordship,
So-
application under 389 required to be heard of at this stage.
We call for the records.
Matter may be admitted, Lordship.
Yes. Head Mr. Senso, learned counsel for the appellate. And Miss P. Ginny,
Yes, Your Lordship.
learned additional
PPA.
public prosecutor for the state. Appeal admitted. Call for the records. From the court of the learned special judge Pokso, Tirap, Changlang, and Longding, at Khonsa, Arunachal Pradesh. List of the polls. Okay.
Leave your.
All right.
I need additional to these, to have objections, because it's more than 10 years.
Yes, Your Lordship. In this IA,
Yes, Your Lordship.
you file your objection also?
Yes, Your Lordship.
In IA 40, so and so. The learned additional advocate general. This also allow time to file objection.
May it please your lordship.
Right?
Your lordship, the instant appeal has been preferred under section 374(2) of CRPC against the judgment and order dated 33/22 of learned session judge Hunza, thereby convicting the appellant herein under section 302 IPC and sentencing him to undergo imprisonment for life with fine of ₹20,000 and in default of which further simple imprisonment for 2 months, your lordship. Your lordship, the gist of the case lies in an FIR dated 29/7, which is at page 1 of the paper book, your lordship.
At page 1, Your Lordship. FIR is that today on 28/7/2004 at about 700 hour, I'm gone to grazing field with my cows towards MSPC Wood Product Sawmill Meow. While arrived MSPC Wood Product Sawmill, seen that one lady was lying on the ground. In that time, I gone to grazing field and kept the cows at grazing field. And while returning, I gone there to took my 5 wood firewood, I suppose, where I have dumped there for few days ago. And to see the lady, while I arrived there at sawmill, he found the lady lying in a pool of blood. Your Lordship, the FIR though has been poorly drafted, but the fact is that, Your Lordship, that the informant went for grazing at around 7 a.m. and he saw a lady lying in a pool of blood. And thereafter, he reported the matter to the nearest police station of Meow. And the investigation has been initiated.
You take us to the impugn order and why you are aggrieved. What is
Yes.
your case in law?
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, Your Lordship, there were 3 points for determination. The case in nutshell was that, Your Lordship, the learned session judge has convicted me on the basis of the
Take us to
confession.
the impugn order. Take us
Impugn
to
order
the
is
impugn order.
at
Let us read.
page 80 is the order, Your Lordship.
Of the paper book.
Yes, Your Lordship, of the paper. And right from page 82 is the judgment. Your Lordship, at page 81, that is the operative part is there, Your Lordship. Ram Ghimire is convicted for the offense of murder under section 302 IPC. He is sentenced to undergo life imprisonment and pay a fine of rupees 20,000 for the offense of murder under section 302 IPC, which this court considers will meet the ends of justice. In default of payment of fine, the convictees undergo further simple imprisonment of 2 months. During investigation, convict Ram Ghimire was detained in custody of 96 days, which is set off, Your Lordship. So against this order, Your Lordship, we approached before this honorable court by way of the appeal. Your Lordship, initially by this order, Your Lordship, another thing is that, Your Lordship, the 2 other accused, that is the wife and the daughter of the accused Ram Ghimire, they have been acquitted, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, may kindly come at page 120 of the paper book, Your Lordship. Page 120. Para 86, from the discussion and foregoing decision arrived at, it is found that the prosecution has proved it beyond reasonable doubt that accused accused 1 Ram Ghimire has committed murder of Ongtilu Tikhak, thereby committed an offense punishable under section 302 IPC. However, prosecution had failed to prove it beyond reasonable doubt that accused 2 Usha Ghimire and accused 3 Deepa Ghimire has committed any offense. Accordingly, accused Ram Ghimire is convicted under section 302 IPC for commission of murder accused 2, Usha Ghimire and accused 3, Deepa Ghimire are acquitted from this case and they are set in liberty. So insofar as Your Honor, Your Lordship, the conviction of Ram Ghimire is concerned, Your Lordship, we are here. The charge sheet have been initially, the charges have been framed against all of them under section 302 oblique 201 oblique 34 of IPC, Your Lordship. And during the course of trial, prosecution has adduced as many as 9 witnesses, Your Lordship. Page 51 is start with charge form, Your Lordship, and thereafter from 52 there is the deposition. PW1
Yes.
Your Lordship, now I beg to draw the attention of this honorable court to the deposition of PW1 at page 52, Your Lordship. PW1, his deposition was taken. This part of deposition has been recorded during the time of his re-examination, Your Lordship, because his signature was not exhibited in the inquest report. So his complete deposition is from.
Deposition.
Yes,
Go chronologically.
yes, Your Lordship.
You
Because
are
this
jumping from one corner to another. We are not able to understand. What is your case?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Take us chronologically.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, then it is from 53. Actually, this has been, this ought to have been affixed after 53 page, Your Lordship. But during this paper book preparation, it has come here in front side. Your Lordship, kindly turn page 53. There, the entire deposition is started. Your Lordship. This is PW1, Bhakte Tamang. Ongtilu Tikhak was my wife. I have 3 children born from her. I am looking after the children after the death of my wife. On that day, my wife had taken my son to
You're reading page?
page 53, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Ongtilu Tikhak was my wife. I have 3 children born from her. I am looking children after the death of my wife. On that day, my wife had taken my son to the school, and I also went and for duty. My son asked his mothers for purchasing some sweets from shop, which she did, and they were proceeding towards school via the house of Ram Ghimire. Daughter of Ram Ghimire came and informed Mrs. Tikhak that her mother, Usha Ghimira, was calling her to come. Then she, Mrs. Tikhak, replied she would come after dropping her in at the school. While returning from the school, she had gone to the house of Mr. Ram Ghimire, and thereafter her whereabout was not known. After coming back from duties in the evening, I with my children searched all out for her, but not found. Next morning, I was informed by police that she had been murdered by somebody and her dead body was found lying in the jungle. During cross, that is at the next page, Your Lordship. I did not see where my wife had entered the house, whether my wife had entered the house of Ram Ghimire while returning from school. Even my son did not inform me that he had seen her entering the house of Ram Ghimire. Next morning, police informed me about the incident and repeatedly asked if I have killed her. Police went took my statement, showed Mr. Ram Ghimire and asked me if you have any doubts about the involvement of the person, which I replied in affirmative. It should be affirmative. Typographical mistake, Your Lordship.
Replied in after negative.
My doubts on him was due to his frequent visit to my house. Other than Ram Ghimire, many other person and my relative also used to visit my house. It is not a fact that I had stated before the police involvement of any other person other than Ram Ghimire. It is not a fact that I stated before the police regarding involvement of the accused fear of the house.
Who is this Bhakti Tamang?
No, he is the husband of the deceased, Your Lordship. Then at page 50 or 55, Your Lordship, that is PW2, son of the deceased. Page 55, Your Lordship. Sometime I am asserted by my mother to the school, escorted. It should have been escorted.
Mister, why don't you make all these corrections? Should the court make your corrections?
No, Your Lordship.
Why don't you sit with the registry, make all these corrections?
Yes, Your Lordship.
You are supposed to, at the first instance, go through all this. And then if there is any mistake, bring it to the notice of the registry.
Actually, this was supposed to be, the hearing was supposed to be proceeded by my senior.
It's all right. It's all right. No problem.
That's why, Your Lordship. Or Lordship, I will take a time, I will do all these correction, otherwise it would keep on creating doubts, Your Lordship. I will.
Go through the entire record, see, because actually your
Yes, sir.
paper book, these are all type copies. Most of these are type copies.
Yes, yes.
So you have to assist the registry.
Yes, Your Lordship.
If something is wrong
Yes.
or wrongly typed,
Yes, Your Lordship.
then you have to bring it to the notice of the registry.
Definitely, Lordship, because of such mistakes may continue in other pages.
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the appealant. 6/4, 2 weeks time. To make necessary corrections in the paper book. This is the case after 2 weeks.
My lord, item number 7, 8, and 9. This is pertaining to the service conditions of multitasking staff of the Arunachal Pradesh Police, my lord. My lord, may I pray that this may be taken up tomorrow for disposal? I have taken consent from the government side also.
This
They
is
have tried,
regarding
service conditions of the multitasking staff of the police department. My lord, there is no rules to guide their service conditions. Even they are made to work on Saturday, Sunday also. There are no holidays.
whether the state has filed affidavit.
Yes, they
They
have
filed the affidavit. Okay.
We'll
We'll
take
listen
it
for hearing in the usual course.
tomorrow for admission hearing. My lord, it is to be in the admission hearing.
Why the urgency?
There is no urgency as such, but then my lord, since they are working in such a pathetic condition, my lord,
They are out of service.
they are in service.
They're in service.
No, my lord, we can make
We'll
an
listen for admission hearing after 2 weeks. We'll listen for admission hearing.
admission hearing.
Yes.
Obliged.
My please, Lordship.
This is 7, 8, 9. Mr. Tony Burton.
Yes, my lord.
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9.
Okay.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, this morning I have filed one IA application in the main writ petition, which is listed in item number 19, Lordship. So, Lordship, may I humbly pray that this IA may be taken up together along with item number 19, Lordship.
You have filed it IA.
IA interlocutory application this morning.
Is it on record?
It is in process, Lordship. So may I humbly pray that IA may be taken up with item number 19, Lordship.
When it is not placed before this court?
Lordship, this way I made a mention, I'm making mention, since it is in process, so registry may be called for the IA records.
What is to be done? Item number 19 is fixed on?
It is listed today, Lordship. Item number 19. So in that main writ petition, I have filed one interlocutory application by this morning, Lordship. So that IA application may be taken up together with main writ petition.
With item 19.
19.
And what is your IA for?
IA, Lordship, during pendency of this main writ petition, authority maybe release my pending bills, or the pendency of this writ petition will not cause any hindrance to the authorities for making payment.
Is it a contractual matter?
Lordship?
Is it a contractual matter?
Yes.
Is it a admitted liability?
Yes, Lordship.
When it is not admitted, if your bills are disputed, we cannot pass that, maybe we cannot pass that directly.
Lordship, maybe notice me.
Okay,
to be
okay, listed.
Lordship, may I beg to mention item number 2 with the consent from all the parties. May this matter be listed after a week.
You are the counsel for the
Petitioner.
on the prayer of Mr. So-and-so? Learned counsel for the petitioner listed after 2 weeks. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship.
Yeah.
I would like to mention 2 cases to be listed tomorrow. WPC number 545 and 546 of 2023. We are for the petitioner since
Is there any order passed in that writ petition? What is the previous order?
in this matter, Your Lordship, we have to file for withdrawal.
You need to?
Withdrawal. Withdraw of the case.
Withdrawal allowed. Yes.
May I, Lordship? I beg to mention item number 21, Lordship. This matter may be taken up after a week, Lordship.
You are the counsel for the
Petitioner, Lordship.
on the prayer of Mr. So-and-so? Listed after learned counsel for the petitioner, listed after 2 weeks. Okay.
Obliged, Lordship.
Yes, please.
Yes, Lordship. I beg to mention item 22 of today's cause list.
Yes.
Can it be taken up after 3 weeks?
You are the counsel for the
Petitioner.
on the prayer of Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner, listed after 3 weeks.
Obliged. May I please, my lord?
Yes, please.
My lord, I on behalf of M. Kato, my lord. My lord, I'd like to mention item number 3, 4, 5, and 6 for tomorrow, my lord. And taking consent from the petitioner also.
Why tomorrow? What is the auspicious day tomorrow? 3, 4, 5, and 6?
Yes, my lord, the petitioner given time for tomorrow, my lord. And M. Kato is unable to appear today due to some personal problems, my lord.
Admission listed after 2 weeks. Okay.
My lord, tomorrow, my lord.
No, after 2 weeks.
My lord, then one more item number 17, my lord.
Item?
Item number 17, my lord, on behalf of M. Kato, my lord.
Counsel for the petitioner?
No, I am for the respondent. Yes, take consent from the petitioner, my lord.
You are the counsel for the?
Respondent, my lord, on behalf of M. Kato, my lord.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. Tomorrow, my lord, this matter, my lord.
Mr. So-and-so makes a mention on behalf of Mr. M. Thakur, DSGI, and seeks adjournment of the case, listed after 2 weeks. Okay.
Deeply obliged.
My lordship,
Yes.
I would like to mention the item number 16, lordship. Lordship, may I please to allow to withdraw this petition, lordships, as
Yeah.
because lordships, the grievances of the petitioners is sought out, lordship.
You are the counsel for the petitioner?
Yes, lordship. Consider, lordship, government
Mr.
consider.
So-and-so, then counsel for the petitioner submits that he has instructions to withdraw the writ petition.
Yes, lordship.
With liberty to file afresh.
No, lordship.
He has
Lordship.
he has instructions to withdraw the writ petition. Writ petition is accordingly allowed to be withdrawn. Okay.
Much obliged.
May I, Lordship. I beg to mention item number 11, Lordship.
on behalf of BP Cha, Your Lordship.
On behalf of?
BP Cha, he's out of station, Your Lordship. Matter may be fixed after 1 week.
You are the counsel, you are mentioning on behalf of
BP Cha, BP Cha,
learned counsel for the
petitioner.
Mr. So and so. Learned counsel makes a mention on behalf of Mr. So and so. Binter B. Picha
Yes, Your Lordship.
and seeks adjournment of the case after 2 weeks. Where is allowed listed accordingly. Okay.
Obliged.
My lord, so far as item number 13 is concerned, that's for orders. Now, my lord, these are connected cases, item number 13, with 2 interlocutory applications. Now, my lord, pleadings are complete in this case. Matter is to come up for hearing. And my lord, in connected case, the hearing is likely in the Supreme Court on 13th of this month. So, my lord, may I pray, let this item number 13 may come up for hearing,
13.
yeah, 13, my lord, for hearing after 4 weeks. The pleadings are complete, so there is no point, my lord.
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the parties. The pleadings are complete. And therefore the matter can be listed for hearing. Listed for hearing after 4 weeks.
After 4 weeks. Okay.
Item number 1.
Wait, please, Lordship. My lord, this contempt petition is directed against the respondent. My lord, the specific direction is at page 20, annexure 4, page 25. Page 25, annexure 4, my lord. My lord, the relevant portion is at page
Page
27.
Page 25.
The
This is
25
the
starts from 25.
order.
Order.
And the operative?
Operative portion is page 27, my lord. My lord, I'll read from paragraph 6.
27.
Paragraph 6 and 8. my lord. Paragraph 8 is the specific directions.
Page 27, paragraph
6.
6.
Such and such is appearing for the respondent contender, referring to paragraph 4 of the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent of the contenders, submits that there is no willful disobedience of the order of this court. It is further submitted that payment of such and such has already been approved by the cabinet subcommittee, and an administrative approval of the same amount has already been accorded for the current financial year 2022-23. However, due to paucity of fund, the budgetary allocation for the entire amount could not be met at the time, and therefore an amount of such and such has already been paid by the budget department and released to the petitioner by check number such and such, dated such and such. Mr. Such and such further submits that since the cabinet subcommittee has already accorded administrative approval for payment of the entire amount, the balance will be released within this financial year, and that non-payment of the entire amount is not due to any advertent inaction, but due to certain mandatory procedure and paucity of fund. And as such, Mr. Such and such submits that there is no willful disobedience of the order of this court, and is contented to dispose of the petition by fixing a time frame. Having heard the submissions of the learned advocate on both sides, I have carefully gone through the documents placed on records, and I find substance in the submission of such and such, my lord. Paragraph 8, my lord, the operative person. It appears from the contention made in paragraph 4 of the affidavit in opposition of the respondent contenders, there is no willful disobedience of the order of this court on the part of the state respondents. The entire amount could not be paid due to paucity of fund as submitted by Mr. Such and such and such. In that view of the matter, this court is inclined to close or dispose of this contempt petition by directing the respondent authorities to release the remaining amount to the petitioner within a period of 6 months from today. My lord, this is ordered dated 14/6/2023, and the 6 months period got lapsed on 14/12/2023. Now, my lord, at page 34, when this amount was not paid, page 34, by this annexure 6, I have 34, my lord. Through my counsel, I have served a legal notice seeking for the implementation of the direction of your lordship, and my lord, at page 37 is my specific submissions before the authorities. Page 37, my lord. Last paragraph. Therefore, you, jointly or severally, are requested to release the remaining outstanding amount of such and such with such and such interest by working out the detailed interest for such and such, my lord. Or else from 16 on or before 2/2/2024. Or else my instruction is to file necessary and appropriate application for revival the contempt or what, my lord. Now, my lord, despite this was served on 29/1/2024. But despite this, the remaining amount has not been paid. But that is why I have come with this press contempt petition, my lord, against the alleged contemptor. Lord, this is just let the notice be issued.
The order violated is 14/6/2023 in contempt petition 8/23.
Yes, my lord.
Correct. Heard, Mr. So-and-so? Learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. The present contempt petition has been filed for non-compliance of the order dated 14/6/2023 passed by this court in WPC. Passed by this court now in contempt case C within brackets C 8/2023. Stop. New para. Issue notice to the contemptor respondents.
There are two respondents.
Whether government advocate accepts notice.
Here. But on the last occasion, Mr. Tapin was here. He has
Tapin?
appeared as.
You are sitting quietly in the corner.
Here, it's since contempt lordship, I have not been instructed.
Last time, I think I have also told you that in Nagaland,
Yes, yes, yes.
government advocate himself appears for the contemptor in contempt petition. And there is a notification.
But in earlier, this thing was he, Mr. Tapin appeared.
No, he appeared in the first contempt. So second contempt, maybe the contemptor may have some other thought.
Another person.
Malad,
So we'll issue notice. We'll issue notice.
Malad, I may be given the liberty to serve by dusty service.
Yes.
And let it be fixed for their instructions within next week or
Issue
so.
notice to the respondents, returnable in 4 weeks' time.
Let it be 2 weeks.
At least contempt, in 4 weeks' time. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall take steps for service of notice by registered post as well as by dusty process within a period of
3 days.
within a period of 3 days from today. Okay.
Obliged.
Yes.
My lord, as all the pleadings are completed, my lord, the matter may be fixed for hearing, my lord.
Pleadings are completed?
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Tapin? Yes. Pleadings are completed?
Yes, boss.
We fix for hearing?
Loss.
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the parties that pleadings are completed and therefore the matter can be listed for hearing. Listed for hearing in the usual course.
Rule may be issued, loss.
Rule issued, listed for hearing in the usual course.
Loss. Okay.
My lord, item 12 is an appeal by the state, my lord. Appeal under section 37 of the arbitration.
Item 12.
Yes, ma'am.
This is arbitration.
Arbitration appeal.
Ah.
Appeal. Here, my lord, under section 9 of the Arbitration Act, the respondents, they have obtained a interim order staying the tender process. Here, what happened, my lord? Respondent is a contractor who was awarded an work of 25 crores in a first phase work for construction of a building, mini secretariat building at Daporoj. He completed that work. Payments have been made. Now the dispute is that he claims that he has done some extra work for which he needs payment. Now, in that process, he initially filed money suit before the civil judge, senior division. That was technically defective, he withdrew. Another money suit was again filed. That was also withdrawn. Thereafter, section 9 application was filed and he obtained this interim order.
What is section 9?
Section 9 is an power for the civil courts to grant interim injunction, my lord. Before,
Section 9.
yes, ma'am.
Section 9 of
The
Arbitration Act, ma'am.
arbitration.
section 9 of arbitration.
Interim order is passed, it is fixed for hearing, they have filed their reply. So let the matter be heard by the trial court.
No, my lord, what happened?
This paper book.
My lord, this has been lingered. That's why we are compelled to approach this honorable court. My lord, section 9 provides a power for the civil courts to grant any interim order injunctions before
So just let me understand. Civil court has granted interim injunction.
Yes, ma'am.
In whose favor?
In our
Interim.
paper.
You are the
I'm the
you are the respondents here.
respondent here.
Okay.
Respondent contractor,
And you are the in the civil court?
Applicant.
applicant.
You are the applicant.
Applicant.
Okay.
Now the court has fixed a next date for hearing. They have filed their reply.
For
We have
hearing
filed
of,
final hearing of the section 9 petition. Interim order has been passed. They have come against the interim order. Lordship may kindly see page 23. It's,
My lord,
they have filed their reply. Their reply. We have filed our rejoinder.
why don't you contest your
No, ma'am.
case
We
before
have
the civil
contested.
judge,
In fact,
civil judge?
Yes.
my lord, we have contested.
Pleadings are complete.
In fact, the date was fixed on 24th of January for hearing, final hearing. But because the
Presiding officer was on-
presiding judge was on leave due to health problem, the matter couldn't be taken up.
Page 23, my lord.
Arbitration, just wait the arbitration application.
It is in appeal under 37. Appeal lies under.
Just wait, Mr.
Page.
Here there's a Kurung Kume Enterprises, the applicant.
My lord.
Yes.
And you are for the state.
No, I'm for the private party. He's for the state. State has filed this appeal.
State has filed this appeal, my lord. This is
Who is for the applicant?
applicant is
Before the trial court, I am for the applicant.
No, here in this.
Here, he's
the state.
appellant. Appellant. Yes.
State is the applicant.
Yes, madam.
Just wait. Okay, state is the applicant. And Kurung Kume is the opposite party
Yes, madam.
in this.
Yes, madam.
Okay.
My lord, may I slowly, my lord. Section 9, my lord, is a provision under which the civil courts can grant injunction before there is any arbitration proceedings or during the arbitration proceedings or before the arbitral award is being executed. In such a situation, if the court feels that an interim is to be granted, so that the result of the arbitral proceeding is not frustrated, that injunction can be granted. For that purpose, the court has the power to grant injunction. Here is the case, my lord. Here is the case that this contractor, respondent, he executed a construction building work that was completed, payment made, but his claim is that he wants further payment.
He has incurred some extra expenses.
Yes, extra expenses, and he has done some extra works which was out of the scope of work. So he needs payment. Now, for that, basically his claim is for compensation payment for which the arbitration can be proceeded. Now, while making this prayer, he now prays that the second phase tender should be stalled and it should be awarded to him. The second phase work is totally different from the first phase work. Now, in any event, even if the arbitration proceeding proceeds and he obtains a favorable order, he cannot have that order from the proceeding to award him the second work. Next tender work. My lord, first phase work he has completed. It was for 25 crores. He quoted the tender for 24 crores something, and he completed the construction work, building. Now, second phase work for construction of boundary walls and other furnishing apart from the building he has constructed, there are another 25 crores again sanction. Now that has been, NIT has been plotted and it has been finalized also. Now he wants that this second phase tender also should be awarded to him. Therefore, he has obtained an interim order from the land court below, staying the execution of the second tender, which is not in public interest, and he cannot have that claim for even in the arbitration proceeding.
No, will it not be proper for you to take up all these issues before the learned civil court?
My lord, in the we have filed our objection. The learned civil court was ill on that day, so we are having, there is an urgency in the matter. Therefore, we have come before this honorable court.
No, it
Or
is
we
not
fix
that.
it, give a time frame within which the court will decide, because entire thing I'll have to
Because
argue.
your only ground is that actually the civil judge was ill on the day.
Yes.
But
And
in any
therefore,
case,
the final-
prima facie, my lord, the interim orders so granted, that itself could not have been granted. If, my lord, I'll just take your
So
lordship.
you go for vacation or you go for disposal of the case before the learned civil
Madam,
judge,
pleadings-
before the civil judge.
Well, pleadings are complete, it is fixed for hearing now.
We don't, let us not disturb the proceedings before the learned civil court.
Well,
My lord,
if
in
they
any
want
case-
early hearing, lordship may say within a time frame the court
My
will
lord,
decide.
that is exactly because
I have no difficulty, my lord.
that is how they have lingered the matter, my lord. After obtaining the interim order, my lord will kindly see.
No, we have
The impugn order. I'll
presiding
just-
officer was on leave.
My lord, I'll leave up to, upon your lordship, but my lord will kindly see the urgency we are expressing, because the interim order also how it came to be passed, my lord. If my lord kindly takes up page 20, this is the impugn order. It is, the court also felt that, the learned trial court also felt that because the counsel is pressing hard, so till the next date, he grants an interim. That presiding judge was transferred out. Next presiding, the matter came up before the next presiding officer. They filed an application seeking adjournment so that they will file appeal, and the interim order was extended till 24th of January, my lord.
We'll give a direction to the trial court
Within a time
to
frame,
dispose the,
because I'll have to argue the case on merit, my lord.
what is the case pending? Arbitration
Arbitration.
before the trial court?
My lord,
Before the trial court, section 9 petitions in file, the law provides that before the arbitration proceeding actually starts, for
So what is the
interim,
nomenclature of that case?
it is arbitration case.
Arbitration
My
case.
lord, section 9 petition. I'll just show my lord, lordship may kindly see the nomenclature.
Let us see.
Nomenclature, page 29, my lord. Miscellaneous arbitration case number
Okay,
1.
okay.
Page 29, my lord.
Page
29.
Oh, this is pending.
Yes, lordship may just have a look at page 23 for a moment, my lord. Page 23.
Yes.
My lord, the second paragraph says, accordingly, the next date is fixed on
Just wait, page 23.
23, my lord.
So this is the order which is impugned.
Yes. Now, next second paragraph, lordship may kindly see.
Just wait, Mr. Mazumdar.
Yes.
Why you are so much?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes. No.
Second paragraph. Accordingly, lordship has got
Page, you're reading page?
23.
Page 23. Accordingly.
Accordingly, next date is fixed on so and so for further hearing and for passing appropriate order. Then next page is the order of 17th January.
17 January.
17th January. So that day for filing rejoinder, etc., time was taken, the interim order was extended. Matter was fixed on 24th January. 24th January, the presiding officer was on leave. We have not taken time. Just handwritten copy, my lord. So if they have urgency, Lordship may give a within time frame, the court will decide. But without hearing the case on merit when the pleadings are complete, against interim order they have come. So whole arbitration matter has to be heard, section 9 petition. So the court below has not applied its mind, it's only an interim protection is given. Lordship may give within a time frame that will decide. It's not a case, it has to be heard within 5 days, 10 days like that. They have got two voluminous petitions with documents. We have got one volume. So all this is arbitration matter, my lord. And on merit, my learned friend is saying they have taken this order that, my lord, the revised order was approved by the government. And they said that he is entitled to revision. Thereafter, the local MLA says that, no, you go for a fresh tender. So my whole matter revised, the finding given by the committee that revised tender is necessary goes in by stroke of pen. So these are to be fleshed out before the court below, my lord. So let the matter be heard. If they have got urgency, within a time frame will be decided, my lord. This is what my submissions. Whether, my lord, after a revision, a proposal was floated for revision of the estimate, the local MLA could change it and then they go for a fresh tender without considering that, my lord, proposal for revised estimate. So all these things will have to be threshed out. Well, I can argue before your lordship, but this will be a long run affair. If your lordship wants to enter into the matter, I'll place it before your lordship. Otherwise, section 9 petition is yet to be heard on merit.
My lord, section 9 petition seeking the relief for staying of the next tender itself is not contemplated under section 9, my lord, that interim order, my lord, interim protection. Because in any case, the respondent cannot, as a matter of right, claim to be awarded the second tender without even participating.
And that is not the issue here.
No.
No, my lord.
That is not the issue here.
My lord, the issue basically is this. He claims that he has some dues from the department, my lord, from the government. He has to be paid some dues for extra work.
I have understood.
Yes, my lord. Now, in his section 9 application, he prays that he has to be given some compensation because of his extra works, rise in price, because of delay in execution of the work, all this, my lord. The basic claim is compensation, monetary compensation.
We issue a direction. We issue a direction.
My lord, I have a order from this honorable court, my lord. And in the earlier order also, there is an observation by Justice Mehdi that endeavor shall be made to dispose of this appeal, my lord.
The endeavor will be only a direction to
A
the
similar
trial
case,
court
my
to
lord.
dispose of the.
Our High Court has interfered, my lord, interfered even in the interim order, my lord. When there was an interim injunction granted by the civil court, our High Court has interfered, even before the final hearing, before the.
This court is only inclined for a final disposal before the trial court.
My lord, there is an urgency. That's why if my lord can hear it on merits, my lord, if my lord. Because
I
otherwise,
will hear you on merit, but my direction will be to dispose of the case.
my lord, then it's very short date, a fixed date may be given. Let it be on 16th of this month. Direction may be given to the learned court below to dispose of the matter on merits on 16th.
So we'll pass the order. On that
Yes.
ground, we disposed.
On
But,
16th,
Time, this court may just.
my lord, let it be on 16, my lord. There is an urgency, my lord. That's why.
Urgency is
Because
there.
you, Mr. Leonard Additional AG, you cannot have the cake and eat it too.
There is an urgency because
Leave some space at least for the others.
no, otherwise,
We
public,
understand.
my lord,
your
departmental
anxiety.
work has been hampered because of the monetary interest he's seeking, monetary compensation he's seeking. The further developmental work has been stalled, my lord.
No, my lord, there is another issue. I'm just pointing out since my learner is repeatedly saying. My lord, say this fire extinguisher, I have done it. I have raised a bill. Now, in the second tender of which I'm asking for a stay, again, fire tender extinguisher is given. Now, I say that for the same work, if you are granting again NIT, what will happen to me? And that is why in the prayer of section 9 petition, I say the kindly measure.
The second NIT is
Contains
for the
certain
work
work
which was awarded.
Yes.
No, my lord.
Many of the works, and they say that no, new money has come, we are going some improvement. So there has to be measurement. What I have done, that prayer is also there in my section 9 petition. I can show you, Lordship. So not only revision, many things are there, my lord, they are not.
No, my
That
lord.
is why
There-
section 9 petition is to be heard on merit.
Mr. Additional AG, we are disposing the application with a direction.
With a direction, my lord, let it be fixed on 16th. my
No,
lord.
we are not going to actually give
My
you
lord,
that assurance, but let me apply my mind and let me pass the order.
Let-
Okay, on disposal.
Oblige.
I'm for the respondent number 4, Lordship. You see, I need some time to file my affidavit, Lordship.
This is item
14, Lordship. Item
Item
14.
You have for respondent number 4.
Yes, Lordship.
You have filed.
Yes, sir.
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the respondent number 4. 6 for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition. Here is allowed, listed accordingly. What about the petitioner? Stop, none appears for the petitioner. Yes.
Oblige, Lordship.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes, ma'am.
We are yet to receive our instructions, Your Lordship. I'm appearing for.
You are for the state respondent.
Yes, Your Lordship.
The government
for-
advocate.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, ma'am, you are for?
My lord, I'm for respond number 5.
Have you filed your affidavit, ma'am? Are you filing? You will not file.
Lordship, none of the respondent has filed their affidavit.
Okay. MS so-and-so, the learned government advocate, and MS so-and-so, the learned counsel for the respondent number 4. 5.
She's
Five.
for 5, Your Lordship.
5. Are both given 3 weeks' time to file their respective affidavit. Listed accordingly. Okay.
Lordship.
Yes.
I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Mukherjee, standing counsel for the Guwahati High Court, Itanagar Permanent Bench, in representing the respondents in this particular petition.
All the respondents?
All the respondents.
You are yet to file affidavit.
Yes, Your Honor, we've
My
already
lord, I am
sent the,
appearing for the petitioner, my lord.
Okay, okay.
Your Honor, we've sent the affidavit for vetting before the Registrar General, which we have not received yet.
Okay.
My lord, I am appearing for the petitioner. On the last occasion, the last chance was given to the High Court standing counsel actually. To the respondent, my lord.
Who is the High Court standing counsel?
Mr. Mukherjee.
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 MS Chenso. Appears on behalf of Mr. Mukherjee, the learned standing counsel, Guwahati High Court,
Itanagar Permanent Bench.
Itanagar Bench, and submits that the affidavit filed on behalf of the respondents has been sent for waiting to the Registrar General, Guwahati High Court. And therefore six adjournment of the case for 3 weeks.
My lord, already it's
Prayer is
a
allowed.
petty matter. It's a petty matter, and last chance was given to them, my lord.
Prayer is allowed. Listed
A date
according-
may be fixed otherwise, my lord.
Okay,
A date may be fixed, my lord.
listed. Okay, give a date after 3 weeks. First week of March,
On 4th March, Your Honor.
listed on
5th, okay.
5/3/2020. Okay.
I'll leave it.
My lord, 5th of March.
19, okay.
Much obliged, my lord.
Well, the facts of the case is that the writ petition was moved by the present applicant. My lord, he as a subcontractor, my lord, under the respondent number 6 has completed the approved length of the, my lord, work, the valuation of the 49% of the total amount. Now for the default of the respondent number 6, my lord, the BRO authority has terminated the contract. And along with that, the bank guarantee that was submitted by me for the purpose of subcontracting 49% was sought to be, my lord, invoked, and also, my lord, imposed, my lord, liquidated damage. So this court, my lord, by order dated at page your lordship will find.
Who is respondent number 6?
My lord, he's a private entity, my lord. He was the principal contractor. I was the, my lord, subcontractor. The BRO had approved, my lord, 49% of the work to be executed as a subcontractor. Accordingly, I have completed the work. Now, my lord, the contractor has submitted an application for carrying out the remaining 51% of the work. But because of the default, the contract has been terminated and the bank guarantee sought to be, my lord, invoked, which was deposited by me. And my lord, apart from that, my pending bills are there. This court, my lord, by an order dated, your lordship will find, my lord, at page 13. This order has been passed in the main writ petition, order of 5/1/2024. While issuing notice, my lord, the authorities were directed at page 17 not to encash the same, the bank guarantee. Now, my lord, the IA has been filed by me, but I have pending bills, my lord, what, my lord, more than 6 crores and odd, my lord. They have not released as yet because they want to, my lord, impose the liquidated damage, my lord. So at this stage, my lord, my prayer would be, my lord, to issue notice to the, my lord, BRO authorities to submit before this, my lord, court the pending bills amount, my lord. The total bill amount which is pending against me, my lord.
You're for the BRO?
Yes, my lord. I on behalf of M. Khato, my lord.
Yes, what is your submission?
My lord, due to some personal difficulties, M. Khato is unable to appear today, my lord. Next date may be given, my lord.
Who is 6? Why actually I think 6 is a necessary party.
My lord, 6 is would be a proper party in the writ petition because he was the contractor, I was the, my lord, subcontractor, lordship, my lord. So there may be some, my lord, occasion may arise that he may dispute certain claims that I have made. So therefore, he has been made a party. Otherwise, my lord, he is not a necessary party because
BRO has directly approved my 49% of the work and they have received the work. Even the bank is also made, but then no notice was issued on the earlier.
We
occasion.
will await service report on respondent number 6.
That's it.
Well, this, I think, this has been filed only this year, no?
Yes, yes.
9 years, yes, let us wait at least. It's hardly a month. Yes, what is your prayer?
My lord, I on behalf of M. Kato, my
Ah.
lord, he is unable to appear. My lord, next date may be given. Either.
Awaiting service report in respect of respondent number 6. Listed after 2 weeks.
I may pay for a fixed date, my lord, because
Listed
on 4th of March,
listed on 4/3/2024.
the interim order passed earlier, may kindly continue.
Pardon?
Interim order passed earlier, that may be continued.
There's an interim.
Lordship.
Stop, the interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date.
But I have been filed, my lord. Interlocutory application that has been filed. A mention was made by my friend, my lord.
What is that? IA4? Pardon? Okay.
Item number 20.
Let the IA come up in the usual course. We will pass order.
My lord, requisite extra copies were directed to be served, my lord. However, petitioner has served only 1 extra copy, my lord.
Yes. Are you finding it hard to print out extra copies?
The lordship, that maybe this miscommunication, but my junior that telling me that
Okay.
already have the extra copy, lordship.
You, Mr. Additional AG, you are for?
I'm for the respondents, my lord.
You are all the respondents?
No, my lord, till respondent number 4.
4 and 5, you are for 5.
5, 6 and 7, these are,
I'm assisting him.
he is the standing counsel.
So 5, 6, 7, what about 5,
These
6, 7?
these are private respondents, my lord.
Have you taken steps?
Yes, lordship, I have taken step also.
Oh, this is also recently filed. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall serve requisite copies of the writ petition to the learned additional advocate general. When?
Lordship, after 2 weeks, lordship.
Within, after?
Within 2 weeks, lordship.
Within a period of 7 days.
7
From
days.
Today.
Lordship.
Stop. Office note dated 9/2/2024 shows the service report in respect of respondent number 5, 6 and 7 still awaited.
Lordship.
List after, my lord, 4 weeks, my lord.
Lordship, 2 weeks. This is already have taken.
Listed after 3 weeks.
Obviously.
Only.
What is that?